So Steph, first drive in the new Wildtrak X limited edition Ranger.
First impressions is it's pretty comfortable, but what exactly makes it the X limited edition?
So the X actually has a couple of extra features added around it on top of the normal features of a Wildtrak, limited edition as well. So low number available, but all the added value for not much more.
Yeah, I was having a look around the outside. Looks like you've got a few accessories fitted that come standard now, and they're really good looking on the outside as well.
Definitely, they definitely build on the normal Wildtrak look, of course. Adds the genuine features. I think it's about $6,000 worth of features.
Of extras that you get.
For additional $2,000, so it's a winner no matter what way you look at it.
Yeah, good value, really good value.
So the Wildtrak X comes with a front nudge bar added as standard. Also has LED light bar on top of it as well.
Yeah, and I see it's also got the snorkel on the side. That comes from the factory on these.
Yep, the genuine factory snorkel comes on it. It also has the Wildtrak coloured flares, bolder grey is the colour, and it also comes with lower offset wheels to help fill out those flares a bit better.
Yeah, I see the wheels look different. They're really cool. So they actually are a different offset to what the standard Wildtrak rims are.
They are. They sit about, overall, the track width is increased by about 20 millimetres. So yeah,
sit out a bit further. Look so different. I see. Fair enough. So standard on the Wildtrak, you get that roller shutter on the back with the sail.
Yep, on the rear, that all comes as standard on a normal Wildtrak. Obviously comes included on the X. Also has, obviously, you can lock it along with central locking on the tailgate.
Yeah, so you can fully secure the back section by just hitting a button on the key. That's great. In the back of that tub, there's a tub liner that comes standard as well, and I see the tow bars factory option.
Yep, tow bars fitted as standard on all Wildtraks, including this one, of course. Tows up to 3.5 tonne as well. Definitely one of the class leading ones.
Yeah, top of the range as far as the utes go for the towing capabilities. So, Jamie, this is the new bi-turbo engine with the 10-speed transmission. How's it feel?
Very responsive. Lots of torque there. Obviously, 10-speed transmission means it's extremely effortless, and the engine as well was just in the torque all the time, so it makes it a really nice driving experience. Yeah,
I noticed it's really, really quiet inside too. For a turbo diesel vehicle, it's not very loud inside. We can talk at a nice decibel.
Yeah, we can just talk normally. It does have noise cancelling added as well.
That's probably why.
Little mics above us which help make it a bit more quiet.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely makes it a very comfortable driving experience.
Very cool. So you can also get this in the 3.2 litre engine as an option. So you can choose whichever you'd prefer.
Yep, definitely. Either some people like the larger engine, or some people like this newer high-tech engine.
Excellent. Now, the Ranger is one of the most capable four-wheel drives on the market at the moment.
Definitely is. It obviously has four-wheel drive, shift on the fly, along with a low-range gearbox. You can shift into 4 high at up to 110 k's an hour.
Oh, so while you're moving, you don't have to stop.
Don't need to slow down unless you're going over 110, but no, it's all seamless as well.
Excellent. And then you've got to stop, put it in neutral, and shift into low like normal?
To make it full low, yeah. It tells you on the dash how to do it, so you won't ever get stuck anywhere.
Makes it really easy. And it's got a diff lock as well?
Rear diff lock, yep. So, you know, if you don't necessarily need that four-wheel drive, want a bit more control of the car, rear diff lock is as standard on all of them as well.
And I was learning about the downhill assistance now. So you can actually set the speed with your cruise control and coast downhill so you can focus on your steering.
Pretty much, yep. You use just the cruise control buttons, and hill descent control will manage the brakes on each individual brake to cancel out any sort of unneeded movement.
Yeah. How cool would it be to get this Ranger out onto the beach to go camping, forward driving in something so comfortable?
It's already got everything already there for it. So, you know, your light bar obviously makes it a lot easier seeing at night time, and you know, the snorkel as well. The off-roading makes it much easier.
The snorkel's standard.
Along with the wider track definitely helps as well for overall grip, not just on the road but also off-road.
Yeah. One thing that I really love is how refined the interior is. With the orange stitch and the really comfortable leather seats, it gives it a really sophisticated and luxury feel on the inside.
You wouldn't know that you're in a ute, I'll put it that way. It's extremely nice and easy. Everything used in here is very user-friendly.
Really good layout.
Yeah, everything's nice and clean. It's not cluttered or anything. Very nice interior design. The seats are obviously very comfortable. They have lumbar support here on the driver's seat, and they are heated, I believe. So yeah, there's definitely a heap of comfort in here, along with all the leather as well. Gives it a nice feel, makes it feel like it's worth a lot more than it is.
Speaking of the interior, how's the technology in this thing?
There's no shortage of technology in this one. It comes with everything on the entertainment screen, of course, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, all standard in it as well. Has Bluetooth, built-in sat-nav, voice command, very well loaded.
So it's even got push-button start and keyless entry, so the key can just stay in your pocket. It's also got automatic headlights and auto dip high beams, so they'll automatically shut off when it sees a car coming, and automatic rain sensing wipers, so the wipers will come on when it rains.
It's also got pre-collision assist, so it will actually brake for you, and pedestrian detection as well. Going under 50, it'll slam the brakes on and take you to a complete stop. It also has lane keeping aid, which uses the big eyes up there to watch the lines on the road, keep it straight in your lane, as well as adaptive cruise control, so pretty much just adapts to the car in front speed.
Yeah, so it'll actually slow down behind the car in front of you as it needs to, so you don't have to cancel out your cruise control.
Pretty much, brakes automatically.
It's an awesome feature.
Very much so. It makes it much easier on these big drives that we obviously have out here in this country. It's got a good horn.
So Jamie, you mentioned briefly the main screen, which is an 8-inch touchscreen in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
It's a sync system which has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, but has lots of great features as it is. So you've got AM, FM, and digital radio. Dual zone climate control, so you can change the temperature of both sides.
Yep.
Bluetooth capabilities, and you can have multiple different phones in there, as well as a built-in sat navigation. You can attach your phone and bring up any compatible apps onto the screen, and it's got a full range of settings, so you can customize everything to be exactly the way you want it.
It all looks very user-friendly as well. As I mentioned before, it's very easy, well laid out, and it's very responsive. Not many car systems are as responsive as
as fast as that is. I noticed that as well. You've also got voice command on these ones now. So a little button on the steering wheel over there, click that and you can give it a command, kind of like Siri on your phone. So you can say, find me a petrol station, and it'll bring up that GPS system to find you a petrol station.
Makes it much easier and safer as well. When you're driving along, you don't need to be, typing on the screen. Just use the voice command and, don't need to even take your eyes off the road.
Yeah, keeps you safe. In behind the steering wheel, you've also got the two 4.2-inch displays, which are customizable, so you can choose what you want in front of you, whether it be your revs for when you're towing or a digital speedo. You can also have a compass or your phone calls on the opposite screen.
Makes it a lot easier. You can also bring up a graph on this one which tells you what gear you're in. So, if you don't know where you're driving, the compass is pretty handy, along with it telling you where, what road you're driving on. So if you're making a phone call, someone asks where you are, you always know.
Yeah, and it's right in front of you on the screen there. So
on the other screen as well, another good feature is, you can change between speed and tacho. Distance to empty, you can change between all of them. So it's all customizable to whatever you prefer. I, for one, prefer it on the tacho, since we've already got the nice big speedo display, analog speedo display in the middle. So it also comes standard with a reverse camera and front and rear parking sensors as well.
Great for such a big car. Like, I would be a little bit nervous parking a ute like this if I hadn't before, but those features make it so easy.
Yeah, it makes you forget about the size of it for sure, and it makes it a lot easier. So sitting in the back here, it's actually really spacious. There's plenty of leg room here, seats in the same position as before. So, I'm quite tall and I've got plenty of leg room here. How about yourself?
I'm actually really surprised at the comfort of the seats. We do have a lot of people buying these now as their main family car. I suppose that's because it's big enough in the back that it's roomy for the kids, but they've got the versatility of having a ute.
Definitely, it definitely ticks all the boxes of practicality. You can do anything with them. And of course, now that you can fit a family in them spaciously and comfortably, it's sort of a no-brainer.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
So I see in the back here, it's also got the 230-volt power socket, so you can plug straight in. Laptop, phone charger.
Everything, yeah. Makes it much easier, especially being, as we mentioned before, a family car. Anyone can plug their phone charger, laptop charger in there. Also got a 12-volt in the back as well. and it's also got a 12 volt in the front and 2 USB ports as well.
Yeah, I see that there. Really, really convenient. Heaps of power sources. I like it. So armrest in the center here with cup holders.
It's also, this cushion here actually lifts all the way up, and it actually hooks onto this here, and it gives you 2 little compartments underneath as well.
Ah, so it's like storage tubs underneath.
Extra storage, yeah, definitely. Makes it much easier.
Cool.
Well, I've actually really enjoyed driving it, so I think it's your turn now.
Sounds good. I like that the seat is all electric adjustment on the side, so I can put myself up and down, and then the steering wheel adjustment as well.
Makes it more comfortable for sure. It's kind of a necessity anyway, isn't it?
Let's go.
So it looks like we've come through a pretty windy area here. The Ranger actually also has trailerless weight control as well.
Ah, for when you're towing.
Yeah, so if you happen to get a bit taily, it'll actually, same as hill descent, brake individual brakes on the car to help you regain control.
Ah, to keep you safe. I like that. I know at the back as well, there's also power in the tub. So if you are going camping or caravanning and you have a trailer, you've also got power to the tub and some tie down points for all your gear.
Definitely makes it more usable as that family car, as we mentioned.
Another great feature for when you're towing is in the 10-speed transmission, you can actually lock out your overdrive gears to improve the drive and your fuel economy.
Pretty good feature. Of course, it has very good fuel economy as standard, and that just helps it along, especially with towing as well. I think that'll be a very useful feature. Another feature I noticed whilst I was driving is that it has speed sign recognition. So you can see up here in an 80 and we're coming up to a 100 zone, it'll actually flick up on the bottom right of the dash there and tell you your speed.
I see, just there. That is very handy. So if you're in an area and you don't know the speed limit, you've always got it on the dash there.
Yeah, much better than any GPS sort of system, and it's obviously totally accurate all the time. It has secondary as well, so if you go through a school zone, it'll say it's a 40 zone, but it's normally a 60.
That's very handy. And it's actually all done through the camera on the dash, so it's 100%
on the car, yeah.
accurate.
Yep, certainly is.
So, Jamie, how often do I have to service it?
15,000 kilometres or every 12 months. The first 4 services are capped at $299 for 60,000 Ks or 4 years. And it comes with 7 years of free map updates, so long as it's service through Ford, along with 7 years of roadside assistance, which is your RACQ, your NRMA, depending on what state you are.
Yeah, so they'll come out to me if I get a flat tyre or run out of fuel?
Yeah, exactly. They'll do whatever you want. You just call 1-3 Ford and they'll come out for you.
Awesome. Now, I'm aware these ones also now have the massive 5-year warranty and unlimited Ks. Mm-hmm. Is it actually unlimited?
Unlimited across the board, whether it's commercial or private. So
that's
one of the only manufacturers that actually have it for commercial as well.
What great value.
Very much so.
Well, Jamie, that was a really nice drive. Let's check out how the semi-auto active park assist works.
Let's give it a go.
So I'm pulled over now. I'm going to turn it on, and it's going to give us the directions up on the screen here.
Yep.
So it's searching for a parking space at the moment. So I'm just going to drive forward until it finds one.
Please drive forward. Stop. And shift reverse and release steering wheel.
Alright, let's see how it goes. I'm not touching anything. Finished.
How good is that?
Perfect parallel park. Wow. That is amazing.
Good. I was sweating there, to be honest. But yeah, no, it does pretty well.
What a great feature. Ticks all the boxes. Well, this was a brilliant drive.
It was. Definitely with the added stuff that the Wildtrak X has over the normal Ranger. It's definitely a good bonus. A lot more value for your money.
Great value for money. Great safety for the whole family. Value for money. Features, and the drive was quiet and comfortable. It's excellent.
Everything.
Well, here we are, back at the dealership.
Hope you enjoyed this virtual test drive. I'm Jamie.
And I'm Steph.
And you can come see us here at Scenic Ford.
Our phone number is 07 5541 4000.